Buongiorno, my loves.
Hello.
Buona domenica. I'm here with my fabulous, fearless co-leader Ivalani today, and we are in Piazza del Popolo, which is one of our favorite piazzas here in Rome. I think it's actually my husband's favorite piazza. It is the Piazza of the people. That's right. Piazza del Popolo is the Piazza of the people. So, last week we talked about
Like
emotions and emotional intelligence, okay? So, this week we're going to talk more about systems and the health of systems. And that emotional intelligence that we talked about last week is really, really, really important in the health of systems. So we have some interesting systems going on these days. And it's always good to sort of check the health of systems. My husband likes to think about it in terms of ecosystem health. Like if each system that we're in is kind of an ecosystem, what's the health of that system? And I think one of the first things that we want to talk about is a leadership concept of stay. Okay? It's an old yeah, go ahead.
It's also called covenant in the Bible.
Yeah. So it's a really old concept. It's been a concept that's been around for forever, and it's currently called stay. And basically what it is
we need to stay in the place that we are right now.
yeah, it's I'm going to stick it out. It's like perseverance and grit. When we talk now about how people want to teach kids grit and perseverance and stuff, it's that. It's sort of that feeling.
Stay.
Yeah, of sticking it out no matter what, even when the going gets rough, we're going to stick it out. So this is an important concept to bring into relationships. And it's a complex topic because sometimes in teams or systems or relationships, the system isn't functioning very well, okay? So we'll go in and we'll do trainings with teams, and the team has kind of like a broken promise to each other where some of the voices are not being allowed to be heard in the system.
And so all the other voices are like, what if I'm next?
Yeah. So this is what happens. If we're in a system and like my voice isn't being heard in that system, what it does is it creates insecurity and distrust in each other and in the system. So if you want less military in the world or less wars in the world, coming up with ways to create security in individual teams, individual relationships, and in systems is a really, really good place to go.
Because basically, extendedly, we all know basically everyone in the whole world.
Yeah, it's an interesting place. It's this place of what I create in my immediate surroundings is what then ends up playing out in the rest of the world, okay? So when we're thinking about that, when we're thinking about those systems and the voice in the system, we want to think about this promise that we've made to each other to allow sort of all of the voices to be heard in the system.
And sometimes it's unspoken, and sometimes it's like in marriage, you actually say the promise out loud.
Make a promise of, I am going to honor and respect your voice in this system, whatever it is. So what I would ask for today is to maybe just start thinking about the systems that we're in. What are the systems that we're a part of? Each one of us individually is a system. On the inside of us, we're actually a system too. And then there's systems of families, there's systems of friendships, there's systems that go all the way up to the system of the whole world and maybe even the system of the universe. And so what are the systems that you're a part of right now? What are the systems that each one of us is a part of? And what's the health of that system? what's going on with that sort of stay concept in the system. And then on the other side of it, what's going on with the voices being heard, each voice being allowed to be heard in that system. And we'll talk for the rest of the week about how to help beef up the health of each one of those systems, how to allow the voices to be heard, and how to create more of that stay sort of a feeling in those systems.
The security, the feeling of safeness.
Yeah, exactly. All right, there we go. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Enjoy your Sunday, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.